Night, first chance to look at the revamped Jim Schwartz defense. What'd you think?
I was happy, really. Very vanilla, like not going to show anything exotic, right? But uh, it's never really going to look like that. That's not what the wide nine is, really. They will do eventually like some simulated pressure stuff where they're going to bring blitzes from one area and drop guy in another area. It's just kind of a way to still bring four, but blitz, or bring five but blitz from a different area where they're not expecting. So they will do a lot of that. But what I was really happy with was, he's talked so much about the attitude and the moxie, and we want our defense to play with the most swagger and all this stuff, right? And there was a moment in the second half where I really like kind of saw that. I thought that before I get into that, I'll say the linebackers I thought were impressive. I thought they played the run well. I was happy, surprised with Fields. I thought he had a pretty good game. And even Diabate, who didn't tackle well, but he was around the ball to make plays, right? And I think he eventually will finish those. So he is a guy who's a UDFA who has an outside shot, maybe at making this team. So, watching him, they looked fast to the ball. Ika looked good. I mean, there was the young guys flashed, right? And I'll say the moment that I really kind of got excited about this defense, because this is something definitely to watch, right? Is the difference from last year to this year in their identity, right? And I kind of saw it for the first time, and I know it's just a preseason game, but in the second half, they had just scored a touchdown to get back in the game. DTR drove them right down the field, right? And they got like a nice gain on first down. Bubba Bolden came up and made a terrific angle tackle, stopped the guy a couple yards short. Then Isaiah Thomas made a terrific individual play to get a sack right after that. And then Cam Mitchell, on third down and long, came up the sideline and made a great PBU right in front of the Brown sideline, and they were fired up. There's stuff flying everywhere. There was guys jumping around. So you can kind of see that, like what Schwartz is pushing on them, like that intensity, the moxie, the swagger, because they were fired up after that play. And that was kind of like the first time I was like, yes, that's kind of like what we want to see, and how much easier it is to enjoy and root for a defense that has an identity like that.
Yeah, again, you want to see the fire, and that was something you and I talked about a lot last year.